This is day 22 of learning how to speak without scripts. Today I learned a technique that prevents you from using filler words. The likes, the you knows, the The problem that most people have is when they don't have a script to fall back on, filler words increase because they have to rely on idea generation, and when that happens there are more gaps, and quite often those gaps are filled with filler words to try and give your brain time to think. The problem with using too many filler words is that it destroys your clarity and it destroys your perceived confidence as a speaker. So let's give a scenario. Let's use a basic sentence and we'll give two scenarios, one without any filler words and the second one with a lot of filler words. So first scenario, the car went to the car wash for a clean. Very direct, very to the point. The second one with filler words, the car went to the basically car wash for a sort of clean. It dilutes the message that you're wanting to present to your audience, and that's a very basic, simple sentence. Well, imagine trying to explain complex ideas and throwing in a ton of filler words. It can be quite hard to follow and understand, and if you use too many, can become a distraction. So what do you need to do? You need to be able to have a technique that prevents the brain from filling these gaps with filler words. And a practical solution for that is when you feel yourself about to use a filler word, just pause. Say nothing. It's easier said than done because a lot of these filler words are habitual, but one of the best ways I've found to practice this skill is when you go shopping. If you notice, whenever you go to a retail park or you go for a coffee, the people in the queue will be asked questions by the person behind the till, things like, do you want a medium or a large, or do you want an extra shot, do you want any syrups? And 9 times out of 10 there'll be a gap, but most people will fill it with I encourage you to try to not do that. Pause, have some silence, think about how you're going to answer, and then answer. If you can do this consistently and practice this skill, you will reduce the number of filler words that you're using, and the result of that will be increased perceived confidence as a speaker and increased clarity. This is day 22.